Hi, my name is Madeline Medensky. I'm the Marketing and Recruitment Associate here at the School of Accounting and Finance. This week we filmed another coffee chat video with Ian, another AFM student. We talked a little bit about what Kitchener-Waterloo is like, what his co-op experience has been, and also some of the interesting facts about not only the AFM program, but also the School of Accounting and Finance in general. Again, I have Wow with me. I know she'll be watching, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So Ian, have you been in Hagee Hall a lot before, or have you come for classes in this building at all?
Yeah, so Hagee Hall is actually our main staff building. So a majority of my classes are actually in this building, not in this particular section, but across a 2-minute walk. It's where all my classes are. But this spot here is a pretty good study spot. I come here after class with my friends just to catch up on school.
Yeah, I know. It's right, honestly, we're looking at our School of Accounting and Finance building right across the way. So it is really well connected. You're right.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So I want to kind of talk about your background first. Where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
Okay.
My parents were born in Hong Kong, and they moved to Canada, and so I was born in Toronto.
Oh, you were born in Toronto.
Yeah.
And what high school did you go to?
So I went to York Mills Collegiate Institute.
Okay.
It's a pretty small high school. It's in a good, safe area. It's pretty cozy in there, and yeah, I have a lot of great memories in high school.
And did you like what do you find is so different about coming to a city like Kitchener-Waterloo versus Toronto?
Yeah, so in Toronto, I was not in I wasn't in downtown, but
okay.
I was in I was in the Bayview and York Mills area.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It wasn't in downtown, but I'll say overall, it's pretty similar in terms of having a small community. So I consider Waterloo to be a small area, whereas the University Plaza is the campus area and the Conestoga Mall area. So it's a little small community, and I get similar vibes from that from home. So
yeah.
It's pretty good, yeah.
So yeah, it's not much of a difference, just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then, so when you were in high school and you were thinking about university, what were the expectations for university then versus what it's like now, reality?
Yeah, it's actually fun that you asked that, because when I was in high school, so I watched a lot of YouTube, and I watched a lot of day in the life videos.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I saw quite a few of a day in the life of university. So when I was watching that in high school, I was like, oh, okay, a day in life of university. I was like, oh, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I get to see what it's like being away from home, and being in a big a densely populated area with a lot of students.
Yeah.
So I got a little taste from that through watching those videos. So then when I actually got to university, well, my first year was online because of COVID.
Yeah.
But this is my first in-person term, and I'll say it's pretty similar to what I saw. It's I had that mindset of making friends and just being around a lot of students and my peers, and I got to experience that this term. I get to meet a lot of new people. I get to just hang out with them, and it was great to get to know the people in my program.
Nice. Yeah, those day in the life videos are helpful in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was thinking about university or thinking about my university choice, I made a bit of a mistake, and that I watched Harvard University day in life, and there was no way that was comparable, probably. Maybe sometimes, but yeah, no, that's super cool. And then, so because this School of Accounting and Finance, it obviously not only invests in the personal side of education, but really heavily into your professional side with the co-op terms and everything that you might do in your actual school term. But I wanted to know, what does this program in particular do to prepare you for life beyond this classroom?
Yeah, so like you said, a big thing about this program is the co-op program.
Yeah.
So through that, I get to experience the real working world.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so much you can learn in the classroom, right? But what was really cool is actually applying what I learned in school towards my co-op experience. So for my last co-op, I was at Deloitte as a staff accountant, so I was doing audit. And it's cool because right before that, in my 2A term, I had an audit course. And then I got to get a small glimpse of what audit is like, and I got to apply that to my actual job a few months later. So just through that, getting real life experience outside the classroom is so beneficial to me, and something that that really drew me to this program.
Yeah, it kind of like streamlines all of what you're learning in your classes to actual real work experience, which I think that's fabulous. And definitely that was one of the reasons I came to this university, is because of that co-op program.
Right.
Awesome. Okay, and so then I wanted to ask you a little bit about co-op. I know we talked about this a little bit, but were there any misconceptions that you found maybe before you entered into the co-op program versus what you have found in your own experience?
Yeah, so when I was looking into like what co-op would actually be like, I'll say a big part of like there's a big fear factor. Of course, like you're going into a real job, like outside, like in the real world, so it's pretty scary. So I was pretty nervous and scared. So that was I guess like something that I thought I was going to expect. But then I realized that in the actual job, I guess it depends where you're working, but for me, it was a super nice environment. I had so many supportive like managers, supervisors, and even like coworkers. So they're super nice, and they make the experience much more like positive.
Yeah.
So also a thing is like, because what they expect is that, so like it may think that going to the co-op you have to know like everything. That's what I thought, but I realized that at work they know that you're just a student, so they do their best to kind of like hold your hand into the process of like getting used to like working in a real job. So as long as you have a positive mindset and just a learning mindset, that will make your experience not as scary. So that's what worked for me a lot.
Yeah, and that's such good advice too, because I think like you do feel a little nervous towards the whole process, thinking that you are required to know everything on the job when you're in the job. But in reality, like you said, and I think that's a great point to highlight, when you're in that job, your managers, all your coworkers, they know that you're there to learn. So the best thing that they can do and they will do is help you just learn as much as you can to be able to do an effective job in that role. Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Okay, and my last question for you is, I really want to know, and I would love to hear about your upcoming plans. So what are you looking forward to the most in the year ahead?
Yeah, so for me, I just recently got into like working out and going to the gym.
Oh yeah.
And trying to improve my physical well-being. So I'll say I'm definitely looking forward to like going to the gym more next term, and even joining some intramural teams. So I have some friends who want to like make like a volleyball team or like a basketball team. So I'm looking forward to that side of school.
Nice.
Of course, on top of all the great courses we have here, but I'm also looking forward to the social aspect of school.
And getting back in person, honestly, that's probably my biggest thing. It's now, I mean, we've had a few months of being back in person, but being able to join intramurals, being able to go to classes on a regular basis, it's just, I think this year is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so this is our rapid fire question segment. First one, what's a fun fact about yourself?
I can play the guitar.
Perfect. 3 things that you have on you at all times.
So I always have my phone, my ID, like my walk card, and my watch.
Perfect. A skill you wish you could do.
I wish I can do a jump split kick, like a sick martial artist.
Cool. Hidden gem on campus.
I would say in terms of studying, I would say the building E7 has a great quiet study spot. It's great to just get into a good mindset to study.
Cool. Do you have a pet?
No pets at the moment.
No pet. In the future?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a corgi in the future.
Oh, nice. And 3 ways to get textbooks for classes.
Yeah, so number 1, I'll say the Facebook Marketplace. I'll try to find PDFs online, and I can always try the university bookstore.
Yeah, great place. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today. It was lovely to have you.
Thanks so much.